Good Erev Shabbos. Mishnah Yomi is in chapter 7 of Eiruvin, and today we're at Mishnah Dalet. And this is kind of a continuation of yesterday's case where we had a ditch in between two courtyards, and depending on what's in the ditch, you might be able to make one joint Eruv for both courtyards, but if it's really a separation, you have to make two separate Eiruvin. Now here's Mishnah Dalet. Not on a love Neser. You put a board across the ditch to make it easier to walk across. Shu Rachav Arba'ah. It's 4 tefachim wide, so it's about a foot wide. It's walkable. Okay, so Rachav Arba'ah tefachim. V'ken shtei gezuz drot. Or if you had two balconies, zo keneged zo, and these balconies are sticking out of the floors, the upper floor of the houses on either side of this ditch, and they're across from one another. And so basically, you have an ability to cross over, either over the board or over a board placed from balcony to balcony to cross over this ditch. So now the halacha changes. Ma'arvin shnayim, they can make two Eiruvin separately. V'imratzu ma'arvin echad. If they want to make one joint Eruv, they can. This is similar to the case of a wall with a doorway, or the wall with the opening in it, where the opening is like a doorway. So Lamaisa, there's a separation, but there's a way through the separation. So if they want to, they can combine forces into one big happy Eruv. Pachot mikan, if the board, the passage across is less than 4 tefachim wide, marvin shnayim and marvin echad. They need to make two separate eruvin and can't make one, because lamaisa, it's not as easily accessible as the doorway through the wall, so it's really still two separate eruvin. Mishnah Hey, mot ben, a haystack. Now, lamaisa, it doesn't matter if there's a needle in the haystack or not, but this is a matben, a haystack, shebein shtei chatzerot. It's in between two courtyards, givocha asara, and it's the magic height of 10 tefachim. Ma'arvin shnayim v'ein ma'arvin echad. They need to make two separate eruvin, not one, because it's functioning as a wall. And the Mishnah continues, Elu ma'achilin mikan v'elu ma'achilin mikan. The residents of one side can feed their animals from the haystack, and the residents of the other side can also feed their animals from the haystack. And the chiddush here is we're not concerned that they're going to take so much hay that it'll be less than 10 tefachim tall and will no longer be a mechitza, no longer be a valid separation. Now, the reasoning here is because in order to undermine the separation ability of this wall of hay, it would have to be less than 10 tefachim tall over a width of 10 amot. So to decrease this haystack height by that much over such a broad area, a broad width of haystack, is unlikely to happen on one Shabbat, even if both sides are feeding their animals. However, the Mishnah concludes, Nitmayet tevin mesar tefachim. If the haystack, lamaisa, was shorter than 10 tefachim, and this is again over a width of 10 amos, it got less than 10 tefachim, marvin echad ve'ein me'arvin shnayim. It's no longer a mechitza, it's no longer a halachic separation. They need to make one big happy Eruv by everyone contributing to the food that they're going to put in one of the houses, one of the courtyards, and they'll all carry together, and they can't make two separate Eruvin. Shabbat Shalom Avrach, and good Shabbos.